Hello all of my Garden Warfare 2 friends. Welcome back to another Fooge video here on the Fooge channel. I don't know who else's videos would be on my channel. Most of the videos on this channel are, well, you know mine. Anyway, today we're back with another Is a Problem video. Today's Is a Problem video we are doing on our boy, Little Drake. Now, this imp is the worst imp in the game, and that's it. Worst imp in the game. Easily, I can just confidently say that this guy is the worst imp. Primary feels like dog shit to use. DPS isn't that great. He has fire damage, which fire damage is incredibly broken, so he has that going for him. Now, he's not a bad character, but he's a bad imp. No imps are really that bad. I wouldn't say any imp in this game is below A tier. Also, I forgot to mention that he has the worst mech in the game objectively. His mech is just only close range, so it's not good at all. I'm also gonna go get another soda. Also, I'm recording this video at night, and I'm gonna edit it the next day. I don't really know why, but that's just what we're doing today. So the lighting in my room might be a little bit worse than normal because, you know, the sun is not out currently. Yeah, the sun's kind of out. It's only 8:30. Nice and full lobby right here. I gotta love the PC experience. The only reason I'm playing on PC today is because if I'm gonna be playing low tiers in this series, I'm gonna want to play them with upgrades, and I already have the upgrades on PC. My voice sounds so dead whenever I'm hearing it back. If I just sound incredibly tired, I apologize. I didn't get the most sleep yesterday. And Electro P, you are getting torqued. I've never died faster in my life. I didn't even have a chance to get the Electro P. I just got fucking melted instantly. You know what helps your voice not feeling dead? A Freshka. Does anyone else know what the drink Freshka is? I don't know if that's Canadian exclusive or not. It's like citrus flavored sparkling water, or it's like dragon fruit flavored. What the fuck is this? Grapefruit flavored sparkling water. Okay, you're annoying and cringe and playing a manual detonation character. And you killed me before I could get in my mech. Have I told you guys that I don't like manual detonation characters yet? Not gonna lie, I have not touched BFN post the anti-cheat coming out. It's just, I don't even know what the fuck's going on with this series anymore, man. If anyone from EA or PopCap's watching this video, it's just like a pot of bad decisions, and I don't know why. Adding an anti-cheat to Garden Warfare 2 made sense, because this game had literally no anti-cheat. Am I dead? Maybe that gets you? Okay, it does. This game had legitimately no anti-cheat. Zero. There was no measures in place to stop you from cheating in this game. So adding an anti-cheat to a game without an anti-cheat makes perfect sense. Granted, they added their very dog shit EA anti-cheat, which has kernel level access to your computer, which, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of. This character's primary is just so, like, bleh. Like, look at this. You can't tell me that's satisfying to shoot. It just feels like I'm shooting fire. Which, granted, I am shooting fire, so, you know, spot on with that. It just turns out that shooting fire is not as satisfying as shooting a normal gun. I got off topic. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the anti-cheat. Adding an anti-cheat to a game with no anti-cheat makes perfect sense. It just sucks that it was EA's dogshit EA anti-cheat, which, as I mentioned, kernel level access, which it just straight up does not need. But besides the anti-cheat being dogshit aside, the concept of adding an anti-cheat to a game without an anti-cheat makes sense. Let me just sweep up the sunflower, never mind, because I forget I'm an imp and I have 75 hit points. 75. But adding the EA anti-cheat to BFN in an attempt to make the ban corruption exploit, which isn't even completely fixed in this game, might I add, adding a brand new anti-cheat to BFN to try to fix the stat corruption exploit when the game already had an anti-cheat that is better than the anti-cheat that they recently added makes no fucking sense. That's why I think it was a PR stunt, or they're just doing this to, like, promote their company, I guess. Because what other reason would they have to add their own anti-cheat to it, knowing that their anti-cheat is worse than the easy anti-cheat? Oh, maybe they're confident in their anti-cheat, maybe they're this, maybe they're that. I'm fine with them being confident in their anti-cheat, and if they're gonna work to improve their anti-cheat, I'm all for it. Trust me, I want the best for this series and BFN and Garden Warfare 2. I'm not a hater for the sake of being a hater. I was actually incredibly optimistic when this anti-cheat first came out. Or when the anti-cheat first got announced, I should say. I was the most optimistic person in this entire community about this anti-cheat, and you could ask anyone in the community that. In my Discord, there was constantly people just shitting on the anti-cheat. I'm just like, dude, at least wait for it to come out, you know, give it a shot, be optimistic. And everyone else was right, which is kind of insane to think about, because the anti-cheat was worse than, like, anyone could have expected. People thought at the bare minimum, you know, Frosty mods would stop working, so at least it would be the end of skids, like, the least that would come from it. But no, we didn't even get Frosty support removed, so we still have skids. The ban exploit is technically in the game. I want to like quotations. It is existing in the files. However, it is so incredibly hard to do now because they built this fucking titanium wall around the exploit instead of actually directly patching it. People are gonna ask, is it safe to play Garden Warfare 2? If I have not been banned on Garden Warfare 2 by the skids yet, then I can fairly confidently say that you're not gonna get banned either. Because these skids had it out for me. Every single video I would make that I would show my name in, I would just get immediately banned after that video came out. But you know, shout out to all the skids who are watching my content. The cheaters in Garden Warfare 2 don't realize that by watching my content, they're actually doing a lot more good than harm. Sure, I would get banned every time I uploaded the video, but I have like so many different accounts on PC and they were also doing the daily unban waves. It would be impossible for the skids to be able to ban all of my accounts before the unban wave came out. Anyways, this is a video on the Little Drake Imp, even though it doesn't really sound like it all that much. Let's talk more about this guy and his absolutely fucking horrible mech. So his mech has multiple jumps. Could you tell? Because I couldn't. Where are you? Mash, 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 mash. I know he's in P-Gatling, but 3 damage, guys. 3 damage. I get he's in P-Gatling and all, but like, I'm a mech. 3 damage for a close range only mech is kind of crazy. Another thing with Drake Imp is his hipfire feels like dog shit. I think he might have the least accurate hipfire out of every imp. If the stats say otherwise, his primary feels the worst to hipfire with, even if the stats say otherwise. I'm just not really a big fan of Drake Imp in the slightest. If I had to pick up any imp, I bet you guys could guess which one I would pick. It's a bit of a long shot, but maybe Pylon Imp. Just maybe. I'm just gonna chuck that bitch from 3. Get fucking nobody. That's actually hitting. Damn. Okay, well, you're not gonna escape. That's silly. It's fucking silly. Sure, you can go ahead and try to escape the Drake mech that's point blank to you, but it's not really gonna work all that well. Also, I know there was 2 days without uploads. My apologies. I did say I wanted to stop uploading on Sundays, which is something that I kind of forgot about, to be honest. So I'm recording this video on a Sunday, actually, because I'm pre-recording this video for whatever fucking reason. I just felt like recording now rather than later. And I took the Saturday off. I didn't really have a reason to take the Saturday off. I just kind of did, and then Sunday, I don't want to upload on those days. Also, for this entire week ahead of me, I'm gonna have to record 2 videos a day and edit 2 videos a day, because I'm gonna have to pre-record about a week's worth of content because I'm gonna be at a commission for like a week, as I said. So that's not gonna be very fun. I'm gonna have to get my grind on this week. Not gonna lie, I've been playing a lot of Smash Melee recently. Super Smash Bros. Melee, second Smash Bros. Game. It's like the most competitive one that all the sweats play, I guess you could say. Now, I've played a lot of Melee in my day. I started playing the game back in 2020. Jesus, it wasn't that long ago. It was like 4 years. I started playing it in 2020 and I was hooked. I've been playing it on and off for the past 4 years. I'm still incredibly mediocre at the game. I watch more Melee than I play. I know a lot about the game, but I don't know how to use my game sense effectively because my mechanics aren't there. I'm like that with a lot of games where I know a lot of shit about the games, but like my hands can't do the things I want them to do. This is just me rambling about random shit. This is a Little Drake video. There's not much to say about this character in all fairness. This video's titled Little Drake Imp is a problem or something like that. Probably not a problem. This character is quite horrible. Why are you just flying in there, silly man? It's probably not going to be called Little Drake Imp is a problem. Probably going to be called Little Drake Imp is incredibly mediocre because that would be a lot more fitting. Or we can do just okay. I've done, what character did I do that was just okay? Was it Wrestling Star? I think it was Wrestling Star is just okay. Also, if you couldn't catch, the thumbnail for this video is Drake, you know, the rapper. It's kind of hard to identify Drake without his face. He doesn't really have any bodily features that make him stand out from a different person. Like, well, besides, you know, the one bodily feature that people were talking about on Twitter a lot. Although I couldn't make that the thumbnail, otherwise we would lose the channel. And I like making these videos, so I don't want to do that yet. I love how every single is a problem video on this channel is barely me even talking about the character. That's just the way that things go around here. The whole premise of an is a problem video is I will talk about the character a little bit, but there's no characters in this game I can yap about for like 30 fucking minutes straight. Okay, well, that's not entirely true, but like my brain also just doesn't focus on one thing for that long. I got other shit to yap about, so other shit will be yapped about. Every is a problem video just consists of me playing that variant, talking about them maybe a little bit, and then me just yapping about whatever else comes on my brain. You know, my brain can spit shit out pretty rapid fire sometimes. Other times it's just completely brain fogged. Also, I have not even clocked in just how fucking mediocre I've been playing this entire video. You can probably count on one hand how many kills I've gotten throughout this entire video. 3 kills this game. Don't even know how many we got last game. Oh, you didn't even go in the gravity nade. You know what? It's enough Drake Imp for me. I like ending videos, not by me like finishing the game, by me just returning to backyard and leaving. Because it's always so abrupt, I'll just be like, you know what, I'll get a kill and then I'll just return to the backyard. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 25,000 subscribers, so if you want to be a part of the Fuge 25,000 subscriber journey, then feel free to subscribe. Fairly simple concept right there. We got some big things coming that I can pinky promise. Definitely going to be some Smash videos next week. But yeah, I'm done yapping. I'll see you guys next time. Sayonara.